Okay, so yes, so we are talking about this HRM project, the Human Resource Management project. So initially, we are done with the starting two projects, and this is like another project. And I'm going to show you. I'm just showing you the sample, like what are the various test cases you can create here, and you can create here, and that is like validating various name fields, requirement fields, and I would say the links which are available or not, or something which is like unique ID, is it editable or not, because that should not be editable. So that is like the employee ID should not be editable, the license number should not be editable, date of birth it should not accept the future dates. Okay, so let me show you first the project, and then I'll guide you more like what you have to do, and then we'll discuss today some more bigger plans, like how to create the test plans, how to create the traceability matrices. These two are more, I would say, the important concepts which are left in the manual testing part, and rest this is something we have to keep working on the part of test case writing. Okay, so let us go to so this is I would say the project which is HRM1. So here is I have given you the, I would say, the mail ID, and that sorry, this the web URL, and that is www.orangehrm.com. Fine. So now what you have to do is like these are the various modules we are having in this, like the system administration user module, the personal information management module, leave time and off management module, time and attendance management module, requirement and boarding, performance and training, and so on. Fine. So these are various modules we're having in this system. And what we'll be doing is like I'm already having an account, so I'm not gonna have I'm not sure I'm gonna have one more free trial account. So you just click over here like free 30-day trial. You provide the basic I would say all these essential details. Fine. There is no credit card information which is required here right now. So this is something you can share. This is just like the Jira, you require such kind of your URL. So you can write down, for example, if I write down or I can write down like, and then check availability. Yes, this is available. So this is something we can take, anything like the combination, and this will be the URL, so that whenever you're going to open, it's same at the web browser, like this dot trial 54 dot orangehrmlive.com, and then you provide like the full name, you provide the company name, select your industry, then business email you can share here. It should not, it needs not to be only the business one, you can also share the Gmail one. I think I'm trying with my personal one now. I don't want these guys should call us. Let me see. Okay, this is available too. That's good. So these are the terms and condition. We are confirmed with this. Fine. And this is we're having as infotech dot trial 54 dot orange hrmlive.com, and these are the basic details I have provided. Let's Okay, so that is what we are getting. I think this is a new email ID I'm using here. Let me see. Okay, we got the email. So this is activation which is going on. So just like kind of I was showing, let's just like Jira will be working, and I would say this or the this week itself or the next week. So you'll see like this is how we also set up the Jira and all, and that we do. So it's like setting up the instance for the I would say for the company we have provided the information. For you guys, we are working on this HRM, which is another the I would say the project we are having, and that is what we are working, and we are setting up the HRM for let's say Infotech right now, and that's a 30 days trial version, and you'll be having lots of modules in it, a limited module, not the complete module available. So those module we'll be testing, we'll be working, and that is what I was sharing, and these are the various modules I was talking about. So these are the various HR modules the system is having. uh, yes, why not? I mean, this is not system based, so you need not to worry about the system based. This is more towards like the cloud based. So this the setup what I have done, that credentials I'll be giving to you, and that is what you can use and create various and test various solutions. It seems that they have made some more modules and add-ons to it. Initially it was taking less time, I mean earlier. So many people are using this, you see. And I mean, after login, I'll be creating one admin account to it, and this admin account you'll be able to log in, and by which and you can access, you can see like what are the various modules and the functionalities this trial version is giving to us. And based on that, each functionality by functionality, whatever solutions and the test cases we can write, that will be a nice experience and new experience for you all. Ghazal, I didn't receive your assignments. Fine. So I receive assignments from Priyanka side. So these are the assignments for which she submitted. And I'm looking from your side as well, the assignments needs to be submitted. So please work on that and provide and submit those ASAP.
Hi, is it okay if I talk?
Yeah,
because it might take me a long time. So I wanted to share the screen for a second and show you. I worked on the assignment, but it's obviously not 100% complete, and I worked some, but
fine. Okay, so this is the admin panel we are having for the HRM, and here are the user ID and password. So this is like the admin I'm using, and this is the password. And login. Save the password right now here. So this, the URL which I have given to you, that is available for 30 days now, and you work on this, and this will be also helpful when we'll be testing various solutions. And this is like the more towards we are going to create various and test various modules. So let us see what are those modules which are available on this complete HRM, the project one. So it was very quick, almost less than a minute. So you can also create your own if you want. Fine. So I showed you the process, how to use the product, how to actually sign for it. And the moment you will be starting, you will be getting like almost 3 emails from these guys. One is like this, the welcome email. Second is like how you can set up the 30-day the trial version, and this is how the HRM is ready. Just creating time, a lot of. Yes, fine. So this is good. Okay, I have used test datas just to have some. I would say if data is available, you'll be able. You will be more familiar. You can actually able to understand like what are the various stuff which, or what are the various I would say process wise solution is working here. So this is like the admin, and this is welcome to admin. So we are here logged into the admin portal. You go to admin and you are having all these various modules which are here. So for example, if we go to user management, okay, so here these are the available test users in the this complete system. Fine, and almost 76 are there. You can add new users. So for example, if I use here, let's say status, supervisory role, no, location is also fine. Let us just go and add. It was searching. Let me find. Oh, why it is invalid? Wait a second. I think we have to add on first the user section. If I add on an existing user, okay, so this is like the searching module we're having. So we are be able to search various users. No record found. We must able to use and edit one user. Oh, I'll change the name. One more user is added. The username is Priyanka. Let us search it now. Yeah, we are having one. And if we require, we can change it as well. Okay, so this is created. One username. Let me show you some more modules. Okay. So what you're going to do is there are various modules and there is a lot to test over it, but few modules I'm just giving as a basic model what you have to work on. First one is like you go and you click on this employee list. So these are the names of all the names of the name of the employees which are in the team, and you click on add employee. So that is how you can add an employee. So just test this complete form, this complete, I would say, the solution wise and module wise, how you're going to add the employee, all these fields working on working perfectly or not, including this. I would say you can create various test cases just for this add employee kind of functionality. One is like that you are checking and testing the validation field of these first name and last name. Fine. So I believe like this profile, what you are this stuff you're checking, the field, the mandatory fields are the first one and the last name. So that is something you can go for a one test case. The photograph you want to select, is this working or not? The second you can create. Location wise, the various location it's providing, submit, the save button is working or not. So one thing what you can do here, you go to admin panel, you go under the user section, you can create test case for searching a user with the existing username, and then you're using a test data, for example you use here as Andrew or the Priyanka, what I created a new one, the password for that was Andrew. So that is something you can use as a searching. Then you are trying to add one user, a new user to the system. So this is another form we are having as a new user. So that is something you should create a couple of test cases for this, including the username. For example, if an existing username can be added to the machine, that is a bug, that is a defect. So that is something you should test various test cases. The password and the confirm password, like this is the real, I would say, and trying to check out like if I provide in the password like a different password and the confirm password I provide a different one, even if it is even if it is not matching and we able to log in or we able to save, so that is again a defect in the same system. So these are kind of very, I would say, basic idea I'm giving. These are the various solutions, test cases you can create. Very basic modules I have showed to you. There are few more modules, like you see, uh, assign leave, leave calendar, and entitlements for the leave, which is here. So this is how the leave list the form. That is what you can test. This is another module you are having. So this is one more is available here. Oh. This is a training kind of module which they are having. So if we quickly try to understand what are the various modules in this project. So one is like you go to admin panel, so that will be only visible to the admin guy only. Fine. So this is the user management you're having, the job section, what are the various job titles and salary components, and then the pay grades and the other status which is here. So this is what you can see. Organization wise, the general information, structure, location, and if you go with the other options, these are all the admin options. So when I'm going to log in with a different account at the same, that is, for example, I'm going to use the Priyanka account, and you won't be you won't be able to find all these various options. Then you go to and then you go under the next option, which is more like the employee list, employee, and these personal information management module, which is here. So this is one more. This is then leave management module you are having as an admin. Then time management module you're having. Recruitment as another module it is having. Fine. You go and find various disciplinary status and their templates and documents. Training is another module you're having. Performance of each, I would say, employee. This is another performance tracking module. So this is like tracker list, manage trackers, and various goals and appraisals you have given to one person. Onboarding is like the kind of task you are giving, the reports, employee task, etc. And some more options like the dashboard and announcements and all. So if you see with the admin panel, you have lots of I would say the basic, you can always test the login and logout. So this is you're already having. If we try with so this is I'm trying with logging with the new user. What we have created is Priyanka. The password is Andrew. You guys can use it or you can create your own. Fine. So this is, if you see, the admin section is not here. And all these options are having, I would say, all these the features having limited options. So if I go, a user or the employee can only see the other employees which is available in the team. Fine. So this is the person who is in terms of available with this particular kind of unit, subunit, which is IT. This is a leave. So one employee can apply for the leave or can see various leaves, which is list. She is the person is taken. Then the time wise and the limited options, like the timesheet I am having this one, or this is the attendance report of my records, which is here. Fine. And the personal information you can go and check and update if you can have some. These are the information wise you can check. Here you can change the photograph. The training module, like what are the training sessions I have attended. So initially what you should do is you go with the user account right now. Fine. And test various basic modules, and then you go with the admin account and test other modules. So this is a big project. So this is you keep testing and keep performing, and I'm giving you open space. And if like the basic, you have to test like the login, logout, adding a user from the admin account, then various I would say the personal information management I have shared with you. So these are the various modules you have to work. Pick module by module, one by one you should pick, and then you can create and keep creating the test cases. Okay, one example which is here, let me show you. Yeah, so these are various test cases we uploaded. So like login, the access data, and the dashboard one. So this is one, validating the various fields. This is at the home page itself. Fine. So open source, this social networking links available or not, validating page displays, and so on. So almost 14, 15 are the test cases which are mentioned here. Another is like the second file, which is having, I would say, other than the first one, this is having some more test cases. So this is also, you can go watch and go see, get updated, almost 30 the test cases which we have written here. Fine. So both are the reference documents, and this is a project. You have the link now. You have 30-day trial access to it. Now you can go and work and create various test cases of different modules. Any kind of confusion here, or anything you want more clarity in this? Priyanka, Razil, you guys there? Hello. Okay. So
Hello?
yes, yes.
Yes. Can you go back to that the website that we're supposed to like test
Uh,
the modules that you were just showing?
okay, this I have given to you at the URL itself. I was at the chat
Yes, yes.
box. And
I just had a question. There was one space that we were supposed to, yeah, here, session name and training course, all these things. So to test these, are we supposed to just come up with any name, or is there like a specific instruction for it?
first of all, there is no session on this particular user. So this you can share with the admin account, because for this particular, I would say, the department, there is no training session available. So if even if you search something, you won't be able to find anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what you can do is, for example, first module, what you can test, I'm giving you just the directions how you have to move. I'm not going to give you complete the picture initially. If you're not able to do, then I'll show you that one by one what you have to do. So first is something like you're testing the login module of this HRM project. Fine. So this is a login module, and you have the admin and the, I would say, account and password. So that is something you can use. So I'm providing the admin as a user ID, and this is the password I am having. So I am using this. I click on login, and some conditions what I'm providing, it's a checkpoint. Like this is the checkpoint. Checkpoint means any specific point where you're trying to verify something, like, okay, you're able to reach there, or you're able to find it. So this is the checkpoint I'm gonna provide. Like I'll be able to the dashboard will be visible, and people able to see these are the various options having as an admin account. So this is one module you have tested, that is like login module is working fine. Next is like you can go and for an example, you go and you see. Now what you are gonna do is you are testing the user management panel. Fine. So that is the module which you are testing, or the unit which you are testing, that is user management. You go to user management, you click on like the users. So you have specific two different modules here, and then that is users as well as user roles. So now in the user management 2.1, I can say, or you can write down exactly 2 or 3, that will be like, so second will be searching the existing username. So how you're going to do is you're going to write down like initial, it is linked to the first module, log into this module, and prerequisite are like click on the user module. And then first is like you're having test data. For example, here is admin, or test data here is example one of the user which we have created, like Priyanka. So in the username section, write down the name of the one existing user. So once you're able to write down the name of existing user, then you click on the search button, and if you find it, it is working fine. So this is a searching module, you can see, and this is well like easy kind of oh, it seems I am keeping everything in the private message.
So first we create a user and then we search for it in order to find out if it's working or not.
No, one was creating a user, so that is another test case you're having. Let me give you more clarity, 1 second. You see, I'm writing various modules what you should test over this with the panel itself. So these are the possible modules, the basic modules I am giving to you, these the real as well, and you should test. One is like a login module. So what you're going to do is you're going to check the login with the existing username itself. So for example, I'm logging with admin account right now, so that is working. Second is like searching with the existing username. So for example, you're trying to search with the existing username, the searching is working or not, because it happens. And why this is important, you're having, let's say, in your employee list or company list, you're having, let's say, 2000 employees in the company, and then you're trying to find out one specific user. And if the searching is not working, how you have to do, you are going one by one, and you're trying to search out where is that particular user. The name was Priyanka. So that is like the searching module you're going to do. And for example, if I go with this, so this is employee. With the employee name, I'm not having anything. There is no information we able to see. So this is like permutation and combination, and think like what you can test, what you have to provide. So that is searching with the username. Third is like adding a user to the user base. So how you're going to add? So this is like you're going to click on the user section, then you're going to click on this add button. So these are the steps I'm giving you. This is how you're going to provide the, I would say, roles. This is the employee name you are going to write. This is the username you're going to write. This is the status you're going to provide, the password you're going to provide. And it will also involve the one more test case that will be validating the user field, the password, the form fields. So validating the fields will be like, it should not be, and now here you can also test like this is for the new username you're having. If there is one more username, one more user which is already registered in the system, so this should not be registered. So that is something, if it registered with the old name itself, it will be a defect. Fine. And to be honest, this is a live project, and more live, it's like the project which is millions of users are using. And that is why there is less possibility. You see here, since 2005 these guys are working almost since 12 years. So the possibility of having errors is very, very less. Just like at the Gmail, you were not able to find much errors, but at the travel project, it was created for the same purpose, like for the testers itself. So you're able to find more defects and the errors in this machine. So this is more like the internal kind of ERP, the HRM project you are having, and that you are trying to test. Then you go and validating, you go to the employee section, add an employee, and then you're trying to find out what are the various fields, and the validation is also involved. So that is another module they're having. Then adding, you go to the training program. Training programs, you are having like various training, I would say existing training modules. For example, this is product training 1. So this is we are having, and these are the options how you have to add the trainer. Fine. So this is trainer list you're having, you able to add trainer or not. And these are the various I would say employee you can, as a student, you can add or not. So this is like both the modules able to add to the list a new employee, a new student, and then you are trying to include the same training program list. So these are possible solutions, because this is a big kind of ERP internally, and various modules are involved. Module wise, as I told you, the user module is involved, the leave management module is involved, the time management, the time sheets and all that is involved, personal information management, that is also there, the training is other, and the performance is the one more. So at least this 8 to 10 initially, what a few I have mentioned. If you do not get it, I can specifically write down and give to you as the problem wise. These are the models you should test, just like where I have given right now. So that is how the basic modules you should test, and more try to use it. And as much as you will use it, you will be more familiar with this, I would say, product as well, and this will give you better clarity, like the various possible combinations you can test. Like even with the adding a user base, you will find various combinations of the validating the user field, the form itself. So that is how you should you have to think, and you have to plan and get the test cases. Okay. Does it make sense to you, Gazelle, or is it fine? Okay, sounds good. So this is, I'm going to share the user ID. I mean, I would say this, the project I have created, initially the account for 30-day trial we are having. And we are not going to, I mean, you need not to create a new account. This account, same you can use with the infotech.trial54 and the admin password as well, that I'll share it with you. So this is the admin credentials we are having here. Fine. So this is something we can use. So this is another project, and whatever I'm sharing with you, like what are the various modules you're testing and all, if you go to the mentorship portal here, we will also share, we will also let you know like all the projects you are working, how you have to explain those projects in your resume. Fine. So if you go to the resume section, this is I already showed to you guys. You click, for example, second, and this is a new resume template which we created recently that I'll share you, that is more detailed, much better than these existing. So this is like HRM project. Fine. So these are the responsibility. This is the employee self-service module that was there. So this is going to give as a description. These are the responsibilities you have played, like participated in requirement analysis meetings, performed functional testing on this. This is what you're working on right now. Fine. Functional testing, develop the test plan, test cases, traceability matrices. Test cases, you know what I'm sharing. Test plan, actually we are working on the test plan exactly today, and then I'm going to tell you more what is test plan, and traceability matrices will also cover. And it's like used administration part we are working, so we'll be using more Jira here. So created releases, cycles, requirements, participated in defect management, generating graphs, recording various run test cases in this. So this is what more better we going to write, and this is what I'll be guiding you further. So once you do this project part, real part, and then I'll also guide you like how and what to present it at your resume. Okay. Okay, so this is another project, a more, I would say, bigger one, and you have to work on this. So I'm not going to give you additional new assignment hands-on for this. For the manual testing part, this is more than required, which we are having here. Normally, as a tester, you test few modules, not the complete project initially. So that is I have given to you. Let us quickly go and let me share you few important things which are like important from the perspective, that is test plan. So one second, give me a moment please.